I'm just gonna get ready, do my hair, and I figured I'd film it. So I'm a big fan of hot rollers. Can you see these? They're just the Conair. And then, oh, can you see any of this stuff? I have the BB Thickening Go Treatment and the BB Glow. It's thermal protectant. So, let's see. I usually just do my ends because my ends are so not good. And then the thickening more towards the root. Then brush it. Then my teasing brush. I used to walk around in high school with a brush in my purse, a teeny tiny one, like Gigi size one. And I was obsessed with brushing my hair. And I still am. I love to have, I mean, not as much as a mom, like I look like a train wreck most days, but when I do my hair and makeup, I think having your hair done finishes your look. So today, we have outside railings getting done at 2, and we have like older metal railings right now. We're just getting like nice white vinyl ones put on. And then I have a parent-teacher conference with Luke's teacher at 2:45. So I'm like, today's a good day to get completely ready. Because believe me, actually you guys have seen my videos. I don't get ready most days. I would say like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And then some days I have nothing, and some days I just do basic makeup, and some days I like to go full out. Usually if I go like 3 days looking like absolute mess, I'll get ready just so I'm like, oh Bob, please come home to me. These are hot. Yeah, that's hot. I got my clips too now. I don't know if I do these the right way, but this is how I do them. And I am not a hairstylist or anything, but I do get compliments on my hair a lot, like that it's full or shiny or pretty. So let's see. I always do the top first. Okay. Luke's school, they send us so many messages about this COVID stuff going on. It's crazy. Okay, so if you guys noticed in my last video, we finally got our couch, and I guess I'm just gonna tell the story because this is just, I had so many people message me on Instagram like, that's a joke, are you kidding me? And I was like, no, this is for real. Like, I swear this stuff only happens to Bob and I. I'm sure it happens to other people, but we just gotta laugh because we sold our couch. When did we sell it? It was like May 25th we sold it, and we liked them. They were like automatic. You press the button and it reclined on its own, and they were really nice, but they just weren't good for family. Like, our family loves to snuggle. Like, we all just want to be right on top of each other and watch a movie and be so comfy together. And that one, our old ones had like a divider in them where you could put cups, which was nice, like, but with kids, it just, for us, it didn't work. So I was like, I just want something like a big sectional we can all just like snuggle up in the corner and lay all over and just be super comfortable. And I've always wanted a sectional. So we actually sold those couches for pretty much what we paid for them, which was really nice. And that's why we sold them. And then this was during COVID, so we didn't expect when we went to buy a couch that there would be any problems. So I found a sectional on the Ashley Furniture app, home store app, and it said 6 weeks. So I was like, oh, that's not bad. I think I ordered that like June 11th I ordered it. And that was the Enola sectional. Well, 6 weeks goes by. I'm like checking on my order. I call. Oh, we don't even see that your order exists. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone saying like, I have my confirmation email, I have my confirmation number. Like, what do you mean my order doesn't exist? So that was the first thing that went wrong. And you think that they would be like super helpful, like, oh, we lost your order. Like, obviously it does exist. No, they were like, no, it really doesn't exist. And I was like, then how do I have a confirmation email from you guys? Just very like not helpful, and that really put me off. But I was like, whatever, we'll just go to the store by our house, because there's an Ashley Furniture like a few miles away from us. So we went to the one by our house, and we actually ended up sitting on a whole bunch of sectionals and not liking the one we ordered. So we ordered a different one. And still, I in the store, I'm like, oh, like I had already ordered one. It never came. They said my order never existed, but like, here's my confirmation number and emails and everything. And they're like, oh, sorry, but like, we can't do anything about that. And like, I was expecting them to like feel bad or offer me like free delivery or whatever. Like, we went during a sale, so we already were getting like a discount, and I think it was 20% or 10% discount. So I was like, well, free delivery would have been nice, but no one offered it, and they really just seemed to not care. So then, okay, they're like, okay, it's gonna be that time they told us 12 weeks. So I had already waited 6 weeks. Now they're telling us 12 weeks. But it could come sooner. So throughout the whole 12 weeks, I'm like asking, every like 2 weeks I would call and be like, hey, what's the update? No one could ever tell me an answer, which like, I was always nice, because you get further with sugar than you do with salt, whatever the saying is. But I'm not gonna call and be mean to someone, especially during COVID. Like, I understand everything that's going on. So let's see, 12 weeks go by, 18 weeks go by. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then finally I called, and the guy said that someone's gonna call and give you free delivery and some gift cards. So I was like, awesome. A week later, no one called to give us free delivery, like refund our delivery that we paid for. So then we go in the store. We end up having the nicest lady who refunded us back for our delivery. And what else did she said, when the couch gets delivered, that's when they'll give us the gift card. So that was nice. And she's like, oh, it's not going to come till January 4th or later, by the times I can see on my computer. Well, she calls me like 8 days later, and this is in November. So she calls me, I think like November 12th, she called me, and she said, oh, your couch can get delivered in the next 8 days. And I was like, oh my gosh, so excited. Well, my husband and I ended up being out of town the date they said they could deliver, but I was like, that's not stopping me. I will have someone at my house to get that couch. We've waited so long. So we finally have our couch, which is so nice, because, well, I didn't tell you, during the period where we did not have a couch, we brought our bed from our master bedroom out into the living room and laid it flat on the floor, which the kids just destroyed. They jumped all over it. And it was fun for them, but it was like, Bob and I slept in the living room. I was not sleeping good. It just, like, I had a freaking bed in the middle of my living room. It was ridiculous. Like, I felt like we were in college again. Like, I felt like a mess. But it's like, we couldn't help it, so we did the best we could. Then finally, my parents were like, oh, we have an extra futon bed that you could, you guys can actually have and keep it so you can use it while you're waiting for your couch, and then keep it for after. So that was so nice, so we had the futon frame probably for the last 2 or 3 months out of the 6 months. But like with the kids, Luke is nuts, so he hit his head on that futon wood like way too many times to count. And he had so many goose eggs. I felt so bad, but it's like you hit your head once, you think you'd learn, like, maybe I shouldn't jump around on this couch because I'm going to get a goose egg. Well, it didn't click on his head. I sound like such a mean mom, but I felt so bad every time it happened. I would be really loving, I promise. But it's so nice. Like, the kids love the new couch. Like, there's so many pillows that come with it. So if someone can tell me what to do with all these pillows, because, like, there's no way a normal person has that many pillows on their couch, like, all day long. Like, people, every time we go to sit on it, we have to take the pillows off and, like, toss them to the side. Where do people put their pillows? Or, like, should I bag them up and put them in the basement for when the other ones get ruined? Like, I don't know. But the kids take all the pillows and, like, all the cushions and put it in the middle, like, on the floor, and build up a huge pile and, like, jump in it and go crazy. It's really cute. They love it. But I'm just so glad we finally have a sectional and we all snuggle on it. And, oh, it's just so nice. It's so funny what you appreciate, like, after you don't have something for a while. Okay, so right now they're really hot, and what you want them to do is cool down all the way, because then it holds once it cools down. Well, that's what I think. But I always wait till mine are nice and cold, and they feel set. So I'm never in a rush to take these out when I put them in. And some people spray them with hairspray. I just wait until I take them out and do what I want with them. I'll show you that part too, because I just take, like, a certain brush and brush through them really gently and then spray. But my hair's so long now, I feel like my hair, like, it'll be curly for, like, a good hour and then it will just fall. So I might need to get more layers, and I just love my hair long, and it took me so long to grow my hair, I swear. Like, if I look at pictures, I feel like my hair was the same length for, like, 5 years. So finally I stopped coloring it. Like, I just kept it brunette, and then it's hard to say, because when I work out I have to shower, because I'm just a sweater. So if I don't work out, I can go, like, a day without washing my hair. I'll still shower with a shower cap and wash my body, but I really feel like not washing your hair every day helps, and dry shampoo, and not doing hot stuff to it all the time. Like, we were supposed to move at the beginning of this year, and I packed up my round brushes and my blow dryer, which is another story in itself. But I didn't have that stuff for, like, 2 months, so I didn't round brush or blow dry my hair for 2 months, and I really, really think that helped. Like, just letting my hair air dry and, you know, not taking heat to it every day really, really, really helped. But before, when my hair was, like, the same, like, shoulder length all the time, I was dyeing it blonde, like, every 3 months, and just that ruined my hair. So, all right, I'll show you when I take these out and what I do next. Did 2 loads of laundry, put it away, and put our breakfast dishes in the dishwasher and got that started. So, and, you know, broke up a few fights with the kids and all that good stuff. Sorry, I had to break up a fight. Okay, so I was saying, I feel like I clean all day long, just picking up messes, folding clothes, doing the dishes. I mean, when you stay at home, like, you're doing dishes after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, while you make dinner, because Lord knows that's when you make the biggest mess. Well, that's when I do. And I'm like, oh, Bob's gonna think I did nothing all day long when he comes home. Sometimes I write a list of everything I do, and I'm like, holy crap. And then I look around and I'm like, did I really do all that? Doesn't look like it. But then you see those quotes, like, you sit down and the kids are finally in bed and you see the quote, and it's like, be thankful for that mess. Someday you won't have to clean it up and you'll be lonely. So then I'll be like, I'm so grateful for this mess. And Bob will look at me, then I'll look at him. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely getting my period this month. Acting all crazy. So this is what it looks like. That's why I like it, because it's not like too curly like the Abraham Lincoln curls or whoever that is, but it's just nice and full. Then this is the brush I use. Can you see it? Like this part, and I'll just go through it, like not all the parts, but actually today it doesn't even look like it. Very gently, because I'm not trying to pull those out. I just, and like this part. And then nice and full, and that was easy. You know, it took me 5 minutes to put those in, if that, and then while they're in, I got some housework done. So it's not like I just sit in front of the mirror to get a full look. Then you feel so good. Now I'm like, ooh, should I drop some lunch off to Bob? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm such a dork, but okay. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.